Hey y'all, this is part two of the last video I posted, Mind Body Spirit Connection. And if you haven't already went to go watch that video, go watch that video. Like, share, subscribe. Also go watch the other two videos that I made before that. The first one is called to the child who feels perfection attracts love. And the other one is, damn, I forgot what I titled it, but go watch those videos and then come back to this one, or stay on this one and keep watching this one and watch the other ones afterwards. So this is part two about mind body connection, mind body spirit connection. Within the last couple 24 hours, I felt led to make another video about this. I feel like you as a person, you don't want to live in a space that's not clean. So, obviously, when you go over certain people's houses, if it's not clean, you don't want to sit down. You want to go home. You may make an excuse, or you see a little rat run past, or a roach on the counter. You're not gonna want to eat there. You get what I'm saying? So this is one of the reasons I feel like a lot of us live in our mental world. And I'm not just assuming that. I have, like I mentioned in my last video, my best friend was in these like sessions and classes with this guru or whatever, and she was saying like statistically, like most people live here, and your mind is a very powerful thing, and it's okay to reside there sometimes, but most of us live here not because we value our minds and just want to spend some time there, but because our bodies are dirty. Our bodies are intoxicated. Our bodies have not been our homes. Our bodies have been overtaken by, other things. We putting junk food in our body consistently. We having sex with certain types of people, etc., etc. So why would we want to live in our bodies? Of course, we're going to live in our mind. You know what I mean? And then we're walking around with broken hearts. We're walking around, being jaded and hurt and heartbroken and etc. So why we want to live in our heart? And I don't know specifically. I'm going to have to look this up to make more connections. But when I say heart, I'm talking about either the soul or the spirit. But obviously your heart is in your body as well on an internal level, obviously. But if we're talking about an emotional body, I don't know if I want to relate it to the spirit or the soul yet, but this overall, what we're discussing right now is holistic health. And a lot of us live in our head because we don't want to live in our bodies. We feel that our bodies have been corrupted, whether we actually think that or not, they have been. And I also want to make it clear that corruption is inevitable in this society. Certain things are just going to happen. We're going to get corrupted. Who's that? We're going to get corrupted by social media. We're going to get corrupted by, lust sometimes. We're going to get corrupted by, drinking, smoking, whatever your particular habit is or distraction you choose, that's on you. We're all human. And I think I'm going to make a video about that as well. The fact that we don't understand what being human is, which is why we demonize so many parts of ourselves. But, yeah, I gotta lower it down because somebody at my door. But hold on. As I was saying, we're gonna get corrupted sometimes, and because I'm using such a strong word, I don't want you to get scared or feel like, oh, this is a bad thing. That's a part of being human. Is I say human, a part of being human is being corrupted. So it tells you where you need help at, what you need to work on. So one of the biggest corruptions right now is social media. And I feel like a lot of times we are so tuned into social media that we tap out of one or the other, mind, body, spirit. We tap out because social media is kind of like filling a void. It's like, say you have a outlet port like this, and it's only 3 openings on it. You only have 3, and one each represents the mind, the body, the spirit, the soul, whatever. I need to do some more research to determine the difference between the two. However, say you only have three outlets, and most of us have to pull one of those out in order to tap into social media, because social media tells you how to feel, how to think, how to be consistently. So it's like, why would I take the time to meditate or even just sit down with myself and feel my own body and listen to my own mind and feel my own heart and listen to my own heart, when I got people on social media telling me, oh, this is how you do this and this is how you do that. This is how you take a spiritual bath. How you gonna tell me what's good for my spirit? And don't get me wrong, there are a lot of informational things out here. Obviously, we're in the age of Aquarius, which also comes with what is the word? This distorted information. But you shouldn't be listening to social media more than you listening to yourself. You shouldn't be tapped into your socials more than you are with your own body. And that's another thing I want to address. The more you are in tune with your mind, body, and spirit, the more you are in tune with everything around you. You will be able to know when your car is about to fuck up before it does. You'll be able to feel it, because what's happening is you're learning how to feel. And I think we live in a time where a lot of people are afraid to do that. And I'm talking to myself. What I say at the end of every video, I'm talking to myself. A lot of people are afraid to do that. And but as I said in the last video, if you haven't already went to go watch it. I spoke on the fact that last night I was so tapped into my mind because of the psychological death and panic attacks and all that I was going through, that I disconnected from my body, not realizing it comes together. They're supposed to be connected. You don't have to neglect one or the other to create or come to certain conclusions in your life. You don't have to neglect one or the other to serve, to live, to thrive. You do have to neglect one or the other to survive, though. And most of us are in survival mode. So, of course, we're going to say, fuck my heart, fuck my spirit, fuck my soul, or, whatever. And I'm going to live in my mind because my mind is going to get me to where I need to be. Or fuck my mind because I'm always overthinking and this, that, and the third. I'm going to just use my heart, and my heart going to get me to where I need to be. Or fuck all that. I'm going to be overly spiritual and overcompensate in the spiritual and do all this plant medicine and go to all these, retreats and this, that, and the third, and fuck everything else. That's one of our greatest challenges in this life as humans. Some of us is balance. I'm a Libra, so we already know that's a big thing for me. But your mind, body, soul, and spirit must commune. And on that note, today is my first day going back vegan. Because I do want to take more care of my body. I don't want to feel acid reflux. I don't want to feel inflammation, indigestion. So this is the first day. I'm going on a 30-day run. It may go longer than that, but I'm just putting that out into the universe, and seeing the changes I feel and see in myself within the next 30 days. I feel like I've been proving to myself that I love myself in so many different ways. Physically, buying new hair for myself, doing skincare routines, just, working a job, staying at a job longer than a month, getting my money up, opening high yield savings accounts, etc., etc. But I have truly been neglecting my body. And if I want to find, I gotta find peace of mind. If I want to, you know, be connected to every part of me, then this is important. This journey is important for me. So that's the food I actually just ordered from Turning Natural. I think it's on 7th Avenue in Southeast. I just door dashed it. And I got some vegan waffles, like a vegan patty, and what else I get? Like some shots, some things to put into my body that could potentially help it feel better, because I want to show it that I do care about it and that I apologize for neglecting it. So I hope this video helped. I hope you resonated with some of the things in the video. Also, one last thing before I go, Peter 16 came to the forefront to me for me today. And basically what I interpreted based off of what I read was that if you make laws for yourself and stick to them, don't be corrupted by society or what other people are doing. Make laws for yourself and stick to them. It says, for it is written, be holy because I am holy. It calls believers to live set apart lives reflecting God's purity. And it emphasizes that this requirement for holiness has always existed. And you decide what holiness is to you. I'm not talking about what the Bible says. You decide what holiness is for you. And holiness is holistic. It's allowing your mind, body, and spirit to all have a say-so in how you move through life. And we all have different things to say, So, yeah, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all day. I love y'all so much. I hope you resonated. If you didn't, it's okay, because this was for me anyways. I love y'all.